What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy back again with another one. And today we're gonna be cleaning the Glock 19X after about 2,500 rounds or so. Yes, I have fired about over 2,500 rounds through this gun without cleaning it. So this will be my very first time cleaning it, excuse me. I got a couple products here that I bought. It's a little bit mismatch, but it's just what I found good deals on. And like I said, it's my first time, so I just grabbed some basic cleaner for now. I'm not gonna do nothing too crazy, just kind of break it down. We got some cleanse oil right here, and then we got the Hops lubricating gun oil. This is actually a cleaner and a lubricant, but I'm actually gonna use this to put the second coat on once I'm done with scrubbing the gun down. And then I got a couple patches right here that I got from Amazon. And also I got me the just using the nylon brush, the one that just comes with the Glock kit, because it has a little extender right here for it. So I'm gonna be using that for the clean the barrel out, the bore brush, nylon. And then I got myself a toothbrush. Just don't come for me in the comments, because I wasn't trying to spend 10 bucks on a brush. So this will have to do for now. I don't use a toothbrush. This is an old one, so just had to sitting around. Gonna use that just to clean the inside and things like that. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get started. So I'll break it down real quick. That was very rough. So as y'all can see, this gun is dirty. It is due for a cleaning. It's definitely due for a cleaning. I know y'all been coming for me in the comments saying that my gun is dirty, but you know, I guess I might have ran this one a little bit too hard, but I've seen people run more than this, more rounds than this without cleaning it. So I think I'll be just fine. So what we're gonna do now is I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so just gonna get right to it. Got a nice little smell to that spray. Yeah, so like I said, guys, you know, this is my first time cleaning the gun, so it's probably not gonna be perfect. I'm basically just going off, you know, what I've looked up on the internet, you know, best ways to clean your guns and things like that. And you know, I know people personally that, you know, got some friends of mine, family members that also, you know, show me little tips and things like that on how to clean your gun and what's the best way to do it. So basically kind of just going off of that, just tips and tricks that people gave me, and just little ways that I've looked up on the internet and stuff like that. So yeah, this cleaner was relatively inexpensive, so that's why I got it. It's a pretty reputable brand from what I've read up on it, so I went with it for now. Obviously in the future I'll probably try out different products, but this will have to do for now. Yeah, basically they just want to get all the parts that move, you know, like the trigger mechanism, the locking bar right here, right up on the slide, all the parts that come in contact with the frame. That's kind of really what I'm worried about, because my slide is so rough. Like even when I go to rack it, feels like I'm going to rack like an old like gun or something like that, like an old 1911 or something. It's really rough. You're gonna want to get in between the trigger bar, like under here, like right up under the extractor, because I did notice there's a lot of buildup right there. So you definitely want to get the spots that are kind of like hard to reach. Give it a nice little scrub in there. I'm just trying to do it, like I might be overdoing it, but at the end of the day, like I said, I want to make sure I get it right, because I haven't cleaned the gun since I got it, and I just want to make sure that she comes out shining like it was when I got it, brand new. And then that'll be good enough for me. All right, guys, so next, I'm gonna take a little dry patch right here, wipe all the oil down, get all that dirt off. Oh wow, these things are really thin. All right, so I might need more than one. Though one would do it, but I might need more than one patch, because these things are really small. But they actually absorb a lot. As you can see here, that's just with one patch. Let me see. Oh yeah, these things are very absorbent. Yeah. Oh wow, look at that, guys. Whew. I never thought it would shine like that again. That thing was full of buildup. Wow. Got all that residue out of there. Look at that. Yeah, so far so good, guys. Y'all with me every step of the way, man. So we're gonna make sure we had this Glock shining like it was brand new when I first bought her. All right. All right, y'all. I had to get my gloves on because this stuff's pretty heavy and has a lot of residue on the gun, and between the oils being so thick and everything, I don't want to get it all over my hands. So as y'all can see right there, we are back, and she is just like new. Frame, locking bar, all the mechanisms, trigger bar, extractor. So far so good. And this is just with one spray and a quick wipe down. And look at that. I tried to get it in there as good as I can. I don't know if you guys can see, but tried to get it as good as I can. Bring it back to life. We will be doing the slide next. So I'm gonna get that all situated and I'll be right back, guys. All right. Next is the slide. Get that recoil spring off. Take the barrel out. We're not gonna waste no time, guys. We're gonna get right into it. Now, at first I would have got scared about this little purple right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if my camera would catch that, but it's got like a purple layer in there. And I was told that that's normal in the 19X for you to see that. I think that just comes after use, after putting some rounds through it. I don't know if my camera's catching it, but yeah, it's like a little bit of a purple tint right there. And I was told that that's practically normal. So if you guys do ever see that, nothing to worry about. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing's wrong with the gun. It's not, the paint's not gonna fade off or nothing like that. So, all right, y'all, sorry about that. Anyway, we're back. So let's spray her up. Guys, if I'm overkill, man, just let me know in the comments. I might have sprayed too much, but right now I'm just really trying to bring this thing back to life because it is dirty. So just want to make sure I got enough on there. All right, I want to get around. I want to be too rough with that firing pin. I mean, I don't think it's a problem, but I don't want to mess nothing up that I don't want any unnecessary hiccups. So I'm trying to perfect this, even though it's my first time, but yeah, so I know Glocks can run, you know, and things like that. And I know I like to tell you guys that I put things to the test. I like to torture the gun, make sure that it runs, but this thing has proved itself. It's earned itself a good cleaning, so I owe it to the gun. Man, I'm telling you, when I'm done with it, this thing will literally be brand new again. Yeah, so you just want to make sure you get all up in there, pretty much in all the corners, right around the firing pin, because this is a protected as well, guys. And I probably didn't need the hops, but I'm going to use it anyway, just because that's going to be my protective coat once I'm done and I dry the gun up and everything like that. That's really what I got it for. But to be honest, the cleanse oil is pretty much all you need for real, because it is a lubricant as well as a gun cleaner. So just so you guys know, if you want to save yourself a couple bucks, because to be honest, I just did it just because I wanted to be on the safe side. I thought that this was solely a gun cleaner until I received it in the mail, and then I realized that it actually worked as both. So yes, it is a cleaner and a lubricant, but it's all good because you're still gonna make it work. All right, so I applied 2 sprays to the barrel. I don't want to overspray it. I'm gonna let that run down, and while that's doing its job, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this down. Get the slide all wiped down. This thing is really heavy on the oil, so I have no doubt in mind that when I'm done with this gun will be well lubricated. Probably won't even need to apply the aftercoat, but I'm gonna do it anyway just because. You want to get all the corners, guys. You want to make sure you wipe that down real good. Get all that excessive dirt off, because there's probably still going to be some left over after you scrub it out with the brush, which is why you see me here kind of like going back to the same spot over and over. I just want to make sure that I get enough and get pretty much all that leftover grime out, dirt, whatever you want to call it, and the grooves and everything. This probably won't be the most informative Glock cleaning video. I'm sure there's a million others out there. I mean, I watched a few myself just to kind of get a little insight on how to do this. It's pretty self-explanatory, but like I said, man, when it comes to working with firearms and things like that, I like to be on the safe side. So what's that saying? It's better to measure 10 times and cut once than to measure once and cut 10 times. I don't know if I said that right, but that's basically the method that I go off of, man. I just don't want any unnecessary hiccups, like I said. So that's the reason why, you know, before I do something, I like to make sure I'm informed on it, because you know, if you guys come across my video first, you know, about cleaning the gun and things like that, or whether it be anything informative, I don't want y'all to get the wrong thing. I don't want to be showing you guys how to do something wrong, because then what good would that make me? So that's why you see me just taking my time. The video might be a little lengthy, but at least by the time you're done watching it, you'll have some insight on how to clean a gun if you haven't already. All right. All right, you're gonna run your bore brush down into the barrel. Like I said, this came with the Glock, y'all. I didn't buy one because I already had this. I mean, obviously, if you have multiple firearms, you're probably gonna need different sizes. But the good thing about Glock is they do provide this, you know, the extender with the bore brush to attach to it, and that way you have that tool you could run your finger through and kind of be able to get it right through in there. So, without further ado, that's what we're gonna do. It's really stiff because, like I said, I haven't used it yet, so I'm gonna run it right through. Wow, yeah, this thing is stiff, guys. Whew. Hold one more time just to be on the safe side. All right, yeah, like I said, Glock provides this, so you guys already know you don't have to go out and buy one. I mean, obviously, like I said, if you have multiple firearms, then you might want to go ahead and order a few extra ones just for the different size bores. Take that off. All right, now I'm gonna just put this through with a nice little patch to get the remaining grime, just like what we did earlier with the slide and with the barrel. As you can see there, we got a little bit left over. So I'm gonna go ahead, run it through one more time. I'm gonna run it back. Yeah, so safe to say we got all of that out of there. And then the remaining, just gonna wipe down the barrel. There we go. All right, y'all, I had to swap out for a fresh pair of gloves real quick, and I kind of had to change camera angles, so I apologize if some of the angles are a little off in the beginning of the video, but we back. So yeah, real quick with the recoil spring, for that, I'm just gonna apply 2 sprays on it. A slight one for the second spray because I don't want to over lubricate it. Then I'm gonna take myself a dry patch real quick. I'm gonna wipe that up real fast. Kind of run a dry patch too, just to kind of get all the excessive oil on it. Any build up, but to be honest, wasn't too dirty. I mean, I guess because I had wiped it down already, so maybe that could be it. All right, I'll set that to the side. All right, so I'm gonna take the hops oil now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just drop 2 dabs of oil in here. I don't know if you guys can see, but I put some oil down there. I ain't want to put too much because a nice amount comes out of here with just like barely a squeeze. So I don't want to overdo it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the patch. I'll go ahead, run that through there real quick. And then I'm going to just run it through the barrel one more time, just to kind of spread that oil out. And I also don't want to over oil it. Once again, just want the right amount. So that looks pretty good to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and take another dry patch. And I'm basically just gonna wipe this down because we don't want too much oil build up because it'll gunk up, especially being as though it's winter time. Want to make sure that you don't have an excessive amount of oil pretty much on anything important. But as long as the ridges are good right there, well lubricated, the other side of the barrel, well lubricated, not too much oil, just the right amount. So there we go, guys, we're all good. Next, I'm gonna do the slide. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of run this on the rails on the inside. So, and then I'm gonna kind of run that down the rails real quick. It might look like a little bit of buildup because I already had sprayed it earlier with the cleanse oil. So it might look like already has some oil on there, but that's all right because we're gonna wipe it down. I'm gonna kind of help out with just running it through my fingers. You just want to get like the inside ridges of the rails where it's gonna meet with the frame when you lock it back in place. So everything be butter smooth. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take another dry patch and I'm gonna kind of give it like a fair wipe down. Once again, just so it's not over lubricated. Pretty much what I've been doing with everything else. You want the right amount of oil, not too much. Just want to make sure that it's in there. Yeah, you see there? All right. So the last step will be the frame. Pretty much I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna kind of oil up on the side of the rails. Just kind of get it right there. Want to kind of oil up where the slide is going to meet with the frame and the metal is going to come in contact. Once again, like I said, so it could be nice and buttery. So I pretty much hit it with that. It might look like a lot, but I'm going to give it another wipe down, guys, so no need to worry. And then I'm going to go ahead and get in between the I got this little Glock chart, like I told y'all, that comes with the trigger. Don't laugh at me, but I'm trying to play it safe, guys, so I want to know exactly where to pin it at. Pretty much right around the trigger bar and the extractor, and then right where the frame and the connector meet at right there. I'm basically going to go right off of what this is saying, so I'm going to just pour a small dab. I'm going to go ahead and wipe down. Just because the oil's already on there, so once I wipe it down, it'll just leave it with a nice amount. Not too over oily, just like pretty much everything else I've been doing. You see there, it's like just the right amount. I mean, you want to make sure that you could visually see the oil on there, but not too much of a buildup. All right, y'all, check it out. So, thing looking brand new again, man. Had to bring it back to life real quick. Super oily, but I'm gonna go ahead and just give it another wipe down. But overall, I mean, I think I did a pretty good job. Like I said, man, you're gonna have your own way of doing things, and you might take some from this video or from another video that you might see, cleaning video. And you're gonna learn your own way, make your own way on how to do it, what works for you. This method worked best for me. Might have not been the best method, but like I said, man, it's my first time cleaning it, so I think I did a pretty good job. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, you know, you're gonna do what works for you. All right, y'all. I had to get off camera real quick just so I could get in there really good. But we back. Just the finished product. As y'all can see, nice amount of oil everywhere. Y'all gonna wanna get up under that extractor, up under the trigger bar, like the hard to get places, because that's where you're gonna have the most buildup at, up under the lock and block. And the trigger bar, like I said, and the slide stop, like all up under there, you're gonna have a lot of dirt and buildup. That's most definitely. And of course right here at the end where the barrel goes. So that's pretty much it, guys, but that is the finished product. Looks much better than what it did earlier. All right, so last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and get that slide real quick. Get the barrel up in there. Not gonna waste no time. Recoil spring. All right, she's locked in place, y'all. And then one last look at the slide. Super oily, super clean. Ready to go. Should be nice and buttery. Let's get her locked in place. Might be a little too. Gotta get used to that butterness. All right. Oh yeah. Super buttery. Can't wait to take her to the range. Get some rounds down. Just to see how much better it's gonna run with that fresh clean. Yeah, we good to go. Y'all, just got done with a very detailed cleaning, man. That makes the end of this video. I appreciate y'all for always tuning in, man. Make sure y'all hit that comment section if y'all got any questions. Be sure to leave a thumbs up. And if y'all new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all won't be disappointed. Glocktober, we in full effect. And until next time, man, Hunter Gang, we out.